Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 2 from IDW. This is the 2024 series. So in the last issue, we had Raphael going to prison. In this issue, we have Michelangelo becoming a mega TV star in Tokyo. So we start off right away with the theme song from Michelangelo's new show, and we just see him doing stunts like riding motorcycles, fighting a giant kaiju, surfing, and he's doing a battle with the toe. So Michelangelo lives in Tokyo now. He's a huge megastar. He's an A-list actor, and he has a TV show that's basically based off of his exploits as a ninja fighting against the foot. Only instead of him with his brothers, it's just him alone, and instead of the foot, it's the toe. Yeah, he's just a big superstar. And we see him like whining and dining with the top brass at Japan, all the famous politicians, actors, just all the elites. Michelangelo is now one of them. And he just kind of talks about how he's lost himself. He's lost his identity. Like we see him telling a joke, and it's a really stupid joke, but everyone's laughing. We see the chef comes out, and he talks about how this is the greatest meal he's ever had. And he says that was all a lie. Like, this is the fanciest town. The meals cost more than people can make in a year. And yet this wasn't the best meal he ever had, not even close. And his favorite meal that he ever had was pizza with his brothers in the sewers. And we just see that he's everywhere. Like, we see billboards everywhere. He's like the #1 actor in the world, and how he feels like he's kind of lost his identity. Now he's constantly playing up this act. Like, people expect the version of Michelangelo that they see on TV, so that's the version that he gives them, but it's not him. It's not his real true self. And he says that between all the paparazzi and all the people like trying to get photos and autographs and things, the only thing I can do now to unwind is eat frozen pizza and watch old Kung Fu movies. And then that's when these like weird cyborg ninjas show up. The ninjas flashing a bunch of lights. I believe they're the foot. And they start attacking Michelangelo. And he tries to fight them when he realizes that his nunchucks are fake. Because he switched real nunchucks for foam chucks that he uses on set. So he's not hurting his stuntmen. And he also realizes that all this time that he spent acting has just gone to his head, in the sense that he hasn't actually been fully training himself to become a ninja anymore. He's given that up. Now he's a pretend ninja. And pretend ninjas aren't good at fighting against real ninjas. And so they're basically kicking his ass. And at one point, instead of seeing the Foot Clan, instead he kind of transports his brothers onto them. And so he starts fighting his brothers. And basically he's upset at his brothers for leaving him behind, for abandoning him, for going their separate ways. And he talks about how, look what happened. As soon as you left me on my own, I became the greatest actor in the world. And he's just kind of upset at them. And so he eventually gets to the point where he gets knocked into a case that has diamond encrusted nunchucks. And he starts using those because these are like real nunchucks. And he no longer sees his brothers. Instead, he sees the foot for who they are. And he tells them, I'm Michelangelo, Teenage Mutant Megastar, and in case you haven't heard, I'm kind of a big deal. And he starts fighting the Foot Clan for real this time, and starts whooping on them. And it also just becomes this thing where it's like, why is the Foot attacking the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Because in the last issue, the Foot was blackmailing Raphael to make him seem like he killed a prison warden. Here, they're attacking Michelangelo. There's supposed to be a deal. Like, they were no longer at odds with each other, the Turtles and the Foot Clan, but now they are. And so, yeah, that kind of makes me wonder what happened. What's the fall there? Michelangelo starts killing off the rust. He gets back into the groove. For anyone who doesn't know, like, Michelangelo, when it comes to natural talents, he's the best of the Ninja Turtles. The problem is that he never applies himself fully. He always rather have fun and party and things like that. But when it comes to raw natural talent, Michelangelo is the strongest. He's the best. And so now we're actually seeing that, where he's killing off the rust pretty quickly, and he's fighting these Foot Clan, and he's beating them. And then that's when Raphael shows up. And I'm going to stop it there. I don't want to be spoiling everything. And it looks like in the next issue, we're going to find out what happened to Leonardo. But yeah, I'm very both confused as well as intrigued. I still have no idea why Raphael is in prison in the first issue. I get why he's kind of there, in the sense that the warden believes that there's something going on in this prison but he can't trust any of his guards, so he has Raphael there. But he's kind of blackmailing Raphael. He's basically saying that you work for me, I'm the only one that knows that you're innocent. You help me with this and you'll go free. And now he's dead. So now Raphael's on his own. But it's like, what exactly does the warden have to blackmail Raphael for? Just like here with Michelangelo. Why is Michelangelo alone? Why isn't he with the rest of his brothers? Why did they go their separate way? What exactly is going on here? I don't know if this is supposed to be like spinning off of the IDW run. I will say that while I've read a lot of the IDW run, I gave up on it a long while back, basically when Jenica came into the scene and kind of took over. Basically, there was like a new writer, I think at issue 100 or after issue 100. We had like a new writer, and that writer was freaking terrible and pretty much turned Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles into a slice of life with her favorite OC, Jenica. I have no idea what the hell is going on in the latest IDW run, if it's still ongoing, what's been happening. I'm completely lost when it comes to that. So I'm jumping into this universe completely brand new. So I have no idea what exactly is going on with Raphael, with Michelangelo. I guess we're going to find out what's going on with Leonardo in the next issue, and then after that we'll find out what's going on with Donatello. But why are they separate? Why did they break up? Why is the Foot Clan after them now? Maybe that part is a secret, and we'll find that part out later on. But why are they separate? I don't know. I don't know if that's been answered or not. I am very much interested in seeing how this goes, and I like the fact that this series doesn't really pull any punches. Like in the last issue, we had people being murdered. In this issue, we had people being murdered. We have a moment where they like inject poison into Michelangelo and then they stab him in the stomach and he starts vomiting. And thankful for him, he actually vomits out the poison. But yeah, there's violence. This is not a Turtles for kids, so I'm totally down for that. But I'm very confused on what exactly is going on. But I'm very intrigued and excited to see those questions hopefully being answered as I keep reading. The fact that Michelangelo is a megastar is kind of interesting. I wonder how that's going to play like later on, especially since he's a ninja, but now everybody knows him. Like he's like the #1 actor, if not in Japan, in the world. So how is he going to be a ninja when everybody knows him? Like, yeah, it's interesting. So yeah, I really like this. Artwork is freaking fantastic. I thought this was a really cool issue. Like just Michelangelo being a TV hero and being a popular actor. Like that's something that I can totally see Michelangelo doing. And yeah, there's a lot of questions here that I'm interested to see get answered. So I highly recommend this series so far. It's been 2 very, very good issues. But there you go. There's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the 2024 volume, issue number 2 from IDW. This was awesome. Go check it out. But I hope you enjoyed and I hope to see you next time. Take care. Later. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still want to thank you for watching it this far, and I hope the next one is more to your liking. With that said, thank you once again, and I hope you guys and gals have a good one. Later.